If you're looking for movies or TV shows starring Amanda Seyfried movies, you just click on the right video. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on discovering great movies and TV shows again. Number 1. Mamma Mia, 2008.
You are expecting us.
Oh my God, yeah. Yes.
To help me cope with it.
A 20-year-old bride-to-be who dreams of a perfect wedding. Sophie has been raised by her independent single mother, Donna, who runs a charming but crumbling villa. However, Sophie feels a void in her life. She doesn't know who her father is. After discovering her mother's old diary, Sophie learns that during the summer she was conceived, Donna had flings with 3 different men. Believing she will instinctively recognize her father when she sees him, Sophie secretly invites all 3, Sam Carmichael, Bill Anderson, and Harry Bright, to her wedding without telling her mother. Donna is shocked and overwhelmed by the sudden appearance of her ex-lovers, leading to a mix of nostalgia, awkwardness, and unresolved emotions. Number 2. Chloe, 2009.
Which one?
The one you were flirting with.
Oh, come on. I was being friendly.
I don't usually meet with women.
A successful gynecologist begins to suspect that her husband David, a handsome music professor, is cheating on her after he misses a flight and a surprise party. Riddled with insecurities and a desire to know the truth, Catherine decides to test her husband's loyalty in an unconventional and risky way. She hires Chloe, a high-class escort she meets by chance, to meet her husband and attempt to seduce him. Catherine instructs Chloe to report back every detail of their encounter. As Chloe describes their increasingly graphic and protracted encounters, Catherine finds herself strangely drawn into the narrative, experiencing a mixture of jealousy, heartbreak, and a strange and growing attraction to Chloe herself. Number 3. Letters to Juliet, 2010.
You haven't packed for Verona?
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. It's good, right?
Yeah.
Verona, Italy, where Romeo first met Juliet.
Sophia!
The story follows Sophie Hall, an aspiring writer for The New Yorker who travels to the beautiful city of Verona, Italy, on a pre-honeymoon with her workaholic fiancé Victor. While Victor spends most of his time scouting suppliers for his new restaurant, a lonely Sophie explores the city and discovers the famous Wall of Juliet, where the heartbroken leave letters seeking advice from the Shakespearean heroine. Sophie discovers a hidden 50-year-old letter tucked behind a loose brick, written in 1957 by a woman named Claire Smith. Moved by Claire's story of a lost love, Sophie decides to reply. Number 4. Dear John, 2010.
Thank you.
In a chance encounter on the beach, he meets Savannah Curtis, an idealistic college student building a house for charity. Despite their different backgrounds, the two fall in love within 2 weeks, promising to keep in touch through letters after John returns to duty. For a year, their relationship is maintained through heartfelt correspondence, each letter beginning with the phrase, "Dear John." However, their plans to build a life together are shattered by the events of September 11th. Feeling a sense of duty, John decides to re-enlist, causing a painful rift between him and Savannah. The long separation and the uncertainty of war take a toll on their relationship, ultimately leading Savannah to send a devastating letter that changes their lives forever. Number 5. Gone, 2012.
With you guys.
Yay!
Wake me up when you get home, okay?
All right, sweet dreams.
We need to know about dinner Sunday night.
All right. Please, it's one stupid dinner.
Jill Parrish is a young woman living in Portland, Oregon, still reeling from a traumatic kidnapping she experienced a year earlier. Because police never found her kidnapper or the hole in the woods where she was held, authorities and even her own sister, Molly, believe Jill is mentally disturbed and has fabricated the entire incident. The nightmare returns when Jill returns home from a night shift to find Molly gone without a trace. Although police dismiss Molly's disappearance as a runaway or a relapse of Jill's paranoia, Jill is convinced that the same serial killer has returned to finish what he started by kidnapping her sister. Realizing the police will not help her, Jill becomes a reckless. Number 6. Fathers and Daughters, 2015.
That's what this book is really about. The book is about me.
Fathers and daughters. Any good?
Best thing I've ever written.
I'm gonna get this sold by lunch.
In the 1980s, Jake Davis, a Pulitzer Prize-winning novelist and widower, struggles to raise his young daughter, Katie, while battling debilitating mental illness and neurological symptoms resulting from a fatal car accident. Despite his declining health and a bitter custody battle fueled by his wealthy and vengeful in-laws, Jake's primary focus is on completing his final masterpiece. 25 years later, an adult Katie lives in Manhattan, working as a social worker. The story follows her journey toward healing as she meets Cameron, a kind-hearted aspiring writer who challenges her to confront her past memories and ultimately learn how to love again. Number 7. Things Heard and Seen, 2021.
Hey,
Hey,
I think I found the perfect house for us.
Set in 1980, the story follows Catherine Clare, an art restorer who reluctantly moves from Manhattan to a remote farmhouse in upstate New York after her husband George takes a job as an art history professor. While George thrives in his new surroundings, Catherine feels increasingly isolated and begins to sense a sinister presence within their historic home. She discovers an old Bible containing a family tree with several names crossed out, hinting at a dark history of domestic tragedy involving the home's previous occupants. As Catherine uncovers George's pathological lying, academic dishonesty, and hidden capacity for violence, their marriage disintegrates into a nightmare. Number 8. The Dropout, 2022.
You dropped out of Stanford. This machine is going to change the world.
These kids don't overthink. They don't get bogged down about the way things have always.
The story begins with Holmes as a bright and ambitious Stanford University dropout, obsessed with becoming a billionaire inventor like Steve Jobs. Although the technology never actually worked, Holmes and her business partner and secret boyfriend Sunny Balwani used a combination of charisma, intimidation, and deception to secure hundreds of millions of dollars from elite investors and prominent board members. They created a highly secretive and paranoid corporate culture, silencing whistleblowers who tried to uncover the truth about the faulty device and the dangers it posed to public health. Number 9. Long Bright River, 2025.
Went to elementary school down the street. And so did a lot of the girls working the avenue today.
These women are good people.
Patrolman Mickey Fitzpatrick is dedicated but socially isolated. Mickey's life is marked by stark contrasts. While he enforces the law on the streets, his younger sister, Casey, lives among the shadows of the same streets, struggling with long-term addiction and homelessness. Although the police force is quick to dismiss these deaths as simple overdoses, Mickey's instincts tell him something more premeditated and sinister is afoot. His professional mission becomes deeply personal when Casey suddenly disappears without a trace. Haunted by their shared traumatic past and a secretive family history, he embarks on a desperate, unauthorized investigation to find the killer before they find his sister. Number 10. The Housemaid, 2025.
hi, Melody.
Hi, Mrs. Winchester. Oh, please call me Nina. Come on in.
Her luck seems to change when she is hired as a live-in housekeeper for the wealthy and sophisticated Winchester family in their secluded mansion on Long Island. At first, the job seems like a dream come true. Millie is given her own room in the attic, though she soon discovers that it can only be locked from the outside. Her employer, Nina Winchester, initially appears friendly, but soon reveals an increasingly erratic, cruel, and mentally unstable personality. Nina forces Millie to perform humiliating tasks and experiences erratic mood swings, while her handsome and gentle husband, Andrew Winchester, seems to be the only victim of his wife's insanity.